Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Pulse here, hosted by the PeakBot team. I am your co-host Dillon, joined by co-host Ben and Thomas. How we doing, fellas?
Pretty good, how are you?
It's Friday. It's a long weekend too.
It's true.
Yeah, long weekend.
Important to note that for trading next week. Market's closed on Monday.
Market is
Shorter week next week. Less premiums available for us option sellers out there. So yes, keep that in mind. Good announcement, Thomas. To answer your question, I'm well. Thank you for asking. Thanks for joining us today. So we have a couple things in store for you guys today. One thing I just want to announce off the top here. These guys aren't ready for this, although I did send it to them. Right now, my positions, we'll take a look at this because we're going to have some hands-free trades likely made here in a minute. I got 9 credit spreads open this week on our trend spread strategy, 8 of which right now are out of the money and making me money. So we'll see how the rest of the day goes, of course. But right now, 8 for 9 for your boy. It's been a nice week. Some good recovery, which was much needed. Gentlemen, we're going to cover, of course, hands-free trading. We'll have our hands up while trades are being placed for us because that's what PeakBot does, places trades on your behalf with our pre-built strategies. We're going to take a look. Ben, we got trader trivia today?
We do.
We'll do some trader trivia. We'll do a did you know? I'm sure Ben will somehow find a way to screw us on that. And then I think we may have a couple updates. We'll take a look at our trades this week. All 3 of us made picks.
good.
Paper trading, but for contest, we have our live portfolios, which we'll share with you, and you'll see in just a minute. But for a contest, the 3 of us have been making picks. Really, it's been Ben and I. We're tied weekly, 2-2. But we let Thomas join this week. Thomas, I have your picks and your strikes. I don't have them printed out nicely for everybody to see. Maybe I will if you guys can kill enough time for me. But I'm going to shut up. We're going to get into the show. Questions, as always, put them in the chat. Let us know. We can talk to you live or text us on the number below. If you wanted a demo on how PeakBot works, there's a link below. And we are not financial advisors. This is not financial advice. That will not be the last time we say that or you see that. Gentlemen.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Now, I'm thinking before we get into trader trivia and all of that, we've got about a minute 30 till 12 o'clock. So maybe we share somebody's screen that's going to get some automated trades. Who's it going to be? For me, I'm just closing out of a lot of positions right now. I didn't get a chance to look at the watch list and make some picks for the coming week. So I'm just going to smart exit everything. And then over the weekend, I'm going to do some research and then get my picks ready for the start of next week.
Got it. Can you guys see my screen here?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
So I was trying to make that whatever. Okay. I should, very similar to Ben, I'm smart exiting every single position that I'm in. For trend spread and also for one of our premium partners on the cash flow bot. I'm exiting everything. And this was after a couple conversations. Ben mentioned this. I seem to agree. I'm sure Thomas agrees. We'll talk about it. The market, at least for next week, could go any which way right now. So I might be a bit more timid copying Ben's approach going into next week. So I'm cleaning out the closet here. I am going to be smart exiting on all of my positions, which means if I have orders here that are going to be coming through in a minute, it'll be closing my contracts before they expire later today. You won't see new contracts opening. I'm going to take the rest of the day today to kind of evaluate how things are going, maybe even into the weekend. And I know the market's closed on Monday, so it would be nice to hop in on some extra theta decay if I got into positions later today. So I might take a look. Do you guys have anything coming through?
So Dylan, scroll up on your screen just a little bit so we can see that chart on the. Okay, see the chart on the right with the blue there. So that's the SPX, and we don't need to make that bigger, or else we won't be able to see your orders box there. But that's the market right now. And when we were talking about this, Where we started dipping down, the most recent dip down, that started in the middle of July, right? And we've kind of seen, we saw that last for a couple of weeks, like 2 weeks or so, and then we saw a massive, run back up, and that's where we are right now. And it seems like we're hitting the top, and we're kind of like puttering out at the moment. We can see the past couple of days have been, relatively flat, over the last week or so compared to the movement we've been getting since the middle of July. So one thing that we've noticed over the last 2 years of automating these option selling strategies are our bots do really well when there's a defined trend, right? And where we are in the market right now, it seems like just too many things can happen. And for that reason, like for me personally, as Dillon mentioned, I'm going to be probably having a light week next week. I'm probably not going to trade with as much as I normally trade with. I might trade with half or maybe even less than that, only on tickers that I feel really good about. And that's just because I personally want to see the market take direction. Like we're at all-time highs. We're like hovering right around all-time highs right now. If we see all-time highs get broken and then we see the market continue to rise, that might, at least in my mind, that might trigger or make me think, okay, yeah, we're going to stick to this bull run that we've been on since, the beginning of August. If we see prices bounce off of, all-time highs, which again, we're right there. If we start to see a move down next week, and it's a short week too, so not too much, less premiums, you're not missing out too much. If we see a move downwards, then I might start thinking, okay, maybe we're going to pop back into another bearish trend for a little bit. And, if we kind of stick to this like neutral pattern for a while, I'll probably just take it easy throughout that entire time period.
Thomas, what are your thoughts on all of it?
I 100% agree with Ben. I mean, the market's kind of like, I just feel
Hey,
like
what about me?
Oh yeah, I guess. Yes, you as well, Dillon.
But you were agreeing with me, Dillon. So if he agrees with you, he agrees
still,
with me.
I could use some credit. Anyway, continue, Tom.
All right. So I agree with both Ben and Dillon. I think that helps. So I agree with both. The market's just a little too fragile right now. It needs data. There's a lot of things that are happening. There's a lot of between an election year, inflation's high. There was recessionary fears. A lot of it's just going to come down to what data is going to break it or what data is going to make it. So I think just kind of following each week and saying like, okay, I think core PCE came out today. It was aligned with expectations, rose 0.2%. The market didn't really move that much. So it's really just going to be what happens in September with the Fed rate cuts. We're getting trades.
Oh,
I think
no.
that was a signal, but we're going to see what happens with the Fed rate cuts and
yeah.
then determine what's going on there. One trade.
First one in. Dillon got Goog, not Google, and I got Uber. Uber closed out for me.
Yeah, mine's still open, not filled yet. Did your Ubers fill?
No,
my Uber's filled.
Your debit's not going to. I mean,
yeah, that order will probably stay open until the end of the day.
That's right.
That'll just expire worthless.
Yep.
A lot of yours are expiring worthless. Do you have any in the money, Dillon?
Yeah, one. Maybe it moved out. One of them was. Ben, how about that Uber pick this week, man? That was me in the picks. We looked at it and we were like,
"That was you in the picks." That was great.
Yeah.
You had 10 contracts on Uber, Ben?
Yeah, I did. I won.
What?
Nuts.
10 contracts?
10 contracts is nuts.
That's fun.
It was a good week. Really good week.
So, okay.
Yo, why'd you stop sharing screen? We're gonna get.
I thought you had yours pulled up. I thought you were talking about your Uber. I'm on one monitor here, guys. Let's not forget.
You're still on one monitor?
Yeah, dude, my computer's
that's a you problem at this point.
Yeah, my computer's broken.
We've run out of sympathy.
The audience hasn't.
I don't know.
They don't know.
Zoom in, would you? All right, Uber filled. Nice.
Yeah,
3 cents.
I'll pull mine back up. My bad.
Looks like these were rejected by the broker, so I'll have to probably close out of that manually. But I had a really good week on Smart Spread as well. I'll be posting the results for that later today.
Okay.
All right, I'm starting to get impatient here, but the trades will happen soon.
I have some going through still. Here it is. Here they're happening right now. Roku. Oh, bang! You saw that? Roku, RCL, WDC. Oh, boom! We're gonna clip this. Put this on TikTok.
Oh, hands up! Hands
Look
up!
At all this. Look at all this. I gotta scroll down. One hand.
Oh! They're coming in for me now. They're coming in for me now. Switch.
Thomas, switch. Thomas, I'm on one monitor. Switch.
He can't.
All right, mine are going down. Mine are going down.
Let's go. You hold the keys right now.
Here's Ben.
All right, here we go. Build.
Oh, now the builders were all placed now. I think that was it.
Look, man.
We got IBM and MMM. What was that? 3M?
Yeah.
Good ticker they got there.
All good trades. Home Depot, I think, was just barely out of the money for me. So it's a partial win there on Home Depot. On my Tradier account, on the cash flow bot, on the smart spread bot, got in different strikes, got in on Monday versus Friday. That's a losing position. That's going to be my only losing position on my smart spread strategy for this week. So
Thomas is just keeping hands up. He doesn't even have trades. Do you have any this week?
No, my token. We have, I think we should shed some light on this. Some people, they run into token issues, right? Some of our traders. I ran into some token issues this week.
Explain what that means.
All right. So essentially, when we're accessing your brokerage account, we're going through an API, and to get to that API and connect to your account, we need what's called an access token. So sometimes those access tokens can be a little bit of a pain. They can expire. They can have little bits of issues, right? It's tech. And sometimes it happens to PeakBot traders. Well, it happened to me this week. So Michael, the developer, is checking it out for me so that I can actually get some automated trades in here.
All right. Well, hey, look, best of luck to you, man.
That was like a 6 out of 10 explanation.
Yeah, I try to keep it as simple as possible. I mean, like how it's pretty complicated. I think we can get into refresh tokens after that. Maybe we should go into a lesson about APIs.
Let's not.
No.
Let's just get banged on the Trader trivia here. All right, Ben, hit us.
All right, Trader trivia question. Which company's stock, famously dubbed the darling of the dot-com bubble, saw its price surge to over $100 before collapsing to less than $1 in the year 2000?
Buzzing in.
Okay.
Well, actually, I decided I was going to buzz in when you were halfway through the question, and I really thought I had the answer. And then, the under $1 thing really hurt. I'm going to keep with my answer, D, Yahoo.
Okay.
Thomas?
I think it's either Yahoo. Yeah, I think it's Yahoo. D, Yahoo. I think Dillon's got it right.
I don't know if Yahoo went under $1 in 2000, but
Yahoo's publicly traded anymore. So
I just don't think it's Webvan. Let's do a millionaire style here. Let's just eliminate
pets.com. Wait, .com bubble. I actually don't even know the darling of the
too obvious, man. It seems too obvious. Yeah. What's your final answer?
I'm gonna go pets.com. I'll go for an opposite one.
All right, Ben, are you telling us now?
It can't be Enron.
Are you telling us now, or are you gonna?
Yeah, I'll go for pets.com.
Okay, Thomas. Yeah, Thomas goes for pets.com. We're gonna move to the did you know? All right. Did you know that the shortest bear market in history was in 2020?
Oh wow.
We all lived it. The COVID-19 pandemic caused the stock market to fall starting on March 11th, 2020, ending an 11-year bull run, which is pretty wild to think about. That's a record. One record followed by another record. But this bear market only lasted 33 days. And it was crazy because I remember seeing some companies, like I remember Spirit Airlines, trash stock now. But back then it was trading, I don't know, around $7 or $8. And then, after that 33-day bear market ended, like it shot back up to like $25. Like you could earn 3-4 times on your money easy in 33 days.
That was that was a crazy point. I remember that.
That's a wild time.
Yeah.
That's my wife's birthday.
Really?
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
All ended. That's, you know what? Hey, I gotta tell you that's probably the best fun fact.
I like the fun fact that we had the other week about the bull not actually being commissioned by the city, and some random person just dropped it there.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool. That's pretty good too. 11-year bull run. Well, hey, here's to another 11-year bull run. Am I right, gentlemen?
That'd be great. That'd be great.
Let's do it. All right.
I love that. All right. So the answer to the question is. I didn't update the answer.
Oh my God.
It's pets.com though. Pets.com became the most infamous examples of the .com bubble. They were advertising in the Super Bowl. They IPO'd, but just 9 months after they IPO'd, they went under. So yeah, if you invested at $100, bad time. If you bought puts at $100, great time.
Or if you sold calls.
But it would have been better if you bought puts.
Well, it would have been, but could have sold calls.
Could have sold calls.
Do we know if that company's still alive?
I don't know. Let's go to pets.com and find out.
Nah, easy.
All right, pull up Thomas's screen.
Before we're sharing screens, I think we should check what's on pets.com.
Oh, that's true too, right? Okay. Takes you to PetSmart. Doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. PetSmart just grabbed it. Okay.
Yep.
Good. You know, that kind of reminds me, booking.com, booking.yeah. I always, whenever I used it, I typed in booking.yeah. And of course, it brings you to booking.com, you know. So anyway, just wanted to share that. Is that Expedia? Or no, that's its own. Is that just booking.com?
No, I think it's Expedia. Well, now I kind of want to go to booking.yeah.
No, it brings you right to booking.com.
No, it doesn't.
It did for me.
I just
yeah.
No.
All right.
No, I feel like now we should buy the domain booking.yeah and then try to sell it to them.
Is .yeah a domain extension?
We'll make it. We can figure it out. You can make anything a domain extension, I think.
I don't know about that.
I don't think so. I'd love to own peak.bot. That would be cool.
We're getting off topic here.
What's next on the agenda?
Well, taking a look at our picks. So let's do it. Yeah.
Let's do it.
This week.
All right. So let me pull that up.
I will pull a chart up.
Please. Yes, please. All right. So where are you guys? Here we go now. Friday, right? You guys can tell it's a Friday, can't you?
It's a good Friday. It's a long Friday too, which I'm excited.
All right. Can you guys see my screen, Thomas?
Yeah. Yep, you're good.
So again, Thomas had picks as well, which we will go through. Again, they're not going to be on this graphic. Maybe they'll be in next week's. All right. Trade ideas. These were picked on the 26th, okay, which was Monday, right? We did this now. Now we're doing this on Monday.
We're doing it Monday mornings.
Yep, Monday mornings on the Tradier Hub on our 8:30 a.m. live show. So we selected them on Monday. Credit spreads, either put credit spreads or call credit spreads, expiring today, 8:30. So we're checking right now. Of course, we got a couple of hours left in the market, but we're going to see where we're at, and we'll review the official results Monday. So we're going to start with Ben. We're going to start with Ben. And Ben, no, never mind. Okay. You have ticker. You ready?
I'm ready. I can see it.
ZIM. Ticker ZIM. ZIM Integrated Services. You were looking to stay above the $19 sold put strike to earn $37 in premium. Did you do it?
Right now, ZIM is trading at $17.96.
Yikes.
Do we want to pull up the chart?
Not great. I've got it, Dylan. You're the one with the controls today. So if you want to just flip back and forth on one monitor.
Let me ask you, do we care more about the chart? I think we do than the graphic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's do that.
I mean, just look how bad this pick was.
Yeah, I was just looking at it.
So the thought on the 26th was, hey, there looks like we've got some former support or resistance here that could turn into support, but nope, blew right through that, kept going down. Now we've got some support at the $17 level, which we're approaching pretty quickly with Zim. So that would be a price that I would be looking at next personally. However, I don't think that I'm going to play Zim next week, but we'll see.
Okay. So over one right now. Over one right now. You got your $1 in the doghouse on an $18 stock. See how that goes for you. If you actually made this pick, I would be rooting for you. You didn't, not rooting for you. Ticker, we're going to go bullish and then you're bearish. Bullish Upstart, UPST. You were trying to stay above $40 strike price. Nicely done.
Looking
that
good.
was earning $61 in premium. By the way, when we're doing this, we're selling the 30 delta, whether it's a put or a call. We're selling the 30 delta, buying the 10. This looks good.
This was the day we made our picks. Relatively neutral week, it looks like we had. Never dipped down to, what was it, $40? That's right.
Yeah.
And never even dipped below 41.
Nice.
Solid pick. All right, 1 for 2.
Ticker TNA. Is this a ETF?
This is an ETF for small caps.
So, man, you're clicking the thing before I tell you the price. But it's fine.
Oh, my bad.
It's all right. All right, you're off your game today. You were trying to stay above. You had to put credit spread above 42.50. Now you are. Now you are.
We are close.
Which the way that's set up, we're not sharing the bought strike price here, whether it be a put or a call, but it was a $3 spread, and you would have earned $48 in premium on that. So okay, nicely done. So now let's go to so right now you're 2 for 3. Let's look at your bear positions. So call credit spreads on Moderna, ticker mRNA. You are trying to stay below $86.
Below 86, big money. Ooh,
oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Did they have earnings? What happened?
Oh yeah. That might have been earnings right there, but over the last week, now we're just falling. We're slipping.
Good job. Nice pick.
Steady decline. I wish I traded Moderna.
There was a $6 spread on that, and that earned $64 in premium, which we know should stay out of the money. What did you say, Thomas?
No, Ben hates Moderna.
I do.
Yeah.
Ben has a strong dislike for it.
Let's move past that.
I got burned on it bad in July. That's why.
Okay, then let's dive deeper, actually. Just kidding. So last one is ticker UVXY. New to the watch list, along with TNA. This is a VIX ETF, right?
You didn't say the price yet.
26. You were trying to stay below 26.50, well below.
You made that.
That looks like a win.
Yeah. That looks like a win for sure.
I mean, volatility, like this is a volatility on short-term futures ETF. Volatility this week has just been
chaos,
lower compared to previous weeks. So
bad.
When we got that IV crush, then you could. Now's the time if you were like buying condors or buying flies that you can buy them at a cheap price, and then if IV spikes up again, you can make some money on that IV spike. But if you had sold condors or butterflies, 2 weeks ago or so, you probably made a lot of money on this IV crush. But okay, so it sounds like I went or will be 4 for 5, provided nothing major happens for the end.
Yeah, your only blip was Zim, I think, out the gate.
The other one's real close. What was it? TNA.
Yeah, TNA. Yeah. What's the number on TNA? I got to stay above
42.50.
Yeah.
20.
Right.
What? 42.50.
Yeah, it's bounced up a bit.
All right, Dylan. What do you have?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So right now, Ben's 4 for 5. That's pretty good. Let's take a look at mine. So I had, let's see. I had 3 bulls, 2 bears. All right. 3 put credit spreads, 2 call credit spreads. We're going to start with the bulls first. Ticker GLD, little gold. I was trying to stay above.
Wait, hold on. I have you for 4 bulls and 1 bear.
You're right. Sorry. Looking at the arrows wrong. I'm not trying to cheat you. You're right. That was just a misread.
All right.
Mhm.
All right, dude,
You know
relax.
who's keeping score here?
Me.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, if you want to ensure accuracy, take over the task. But right now, I'm the keeper.
Nah.
All right, ticker GLD, trying to stay above 227.50. Show me the money.
2275.
Yeah. Nice.
Good one.
That was a $2.50 spread, earned $27 in premium if it stays out of the money. All right. Next one, Twilio, TWLO, trying to stay above 59 to earn $17 in premium. Above 59.
Above 59.
Show it to me. Nice.
6183.
Nice. Earned $17 in premium if that stays out of the money on a $2 spread. So only risked $200 on that trade, earning 17. Doesn't sound like much, but you do the math. It's a pretty great return.
Steady movement upwards since middle of July. I like it.
Look at that consolidation.
Looks like we're popping into some resistance here. We saw a jump off of the resistance, bounce off of it on August 2nd. So will be interesting. Could be a really interesting bullish play if we can break above $64, I'd say. And we've got this gap to fill all the way up until $68. So it might be a nice $4 swing there.
Nice, solid consolidation right there. Yeah, I agree. That's a good one. All right. Next one, big one. We know this is doing well because Ben and I both traded it. Uber, trying to stay above 72. I don't think there's much suspense here. We know that this one crushed. Oh, my God. Closer than I thought. Maybe the picks. You know what? The strikes were different.
Strikes were different. Strikes were different. If I look at let me see what I know I'm doing something bad right now because we're on the Tradier Hub, but I've got my Taste Trade account up.
Why would you say that?
It looks like the order filled on the 26th at the $70 strike.
Okay, nice. I think I'm in on that strike as well. But at the time we were looking at this, the strike was 72. That's going to kill me. That's going to kill me if that slips into the money there. But right now, 3 for 3. That was a $2 spread, risked $200 to earn 20 in premium. We're going to move into my bears now. I'm sorry, I have one more bull. Sorry. Cassava Sciences, ticker SAVA. Put credit spread, trying to stay above the sold put of $28.50.
$28.50.
Oof, real good.
All right.
That earned $47 in premium. Go ahead.
It's a big shoot up it had there.
Yeah, it is. This is the 5-day chart. My thing's in the way.
No, it's the month chart.
Okay.
5-day is less dramatic.
Okay. So that earned $47 in premium on $350 used. Last one right now, 404. If you're keeping track at home, Marathon Digital. If there was going to ever be a stock to screw me, I'm going bearish on Marathon, trying to stay below $20.50.
Below 2050. Below 2050.
Oh boy!
Wow.
It's good.
Jeez, what happened? Can we take a look at this?
Bitcoin
I mean, nothing major happened. Just a lot of IV in Marathon, and it was trading. Look, this is where it closed on Friday. It closed at where's the close? 1869. So a $20.50 strike. That's actually pretty decent. That's like right here. So yeah, just a reversal this week. That's all.
All right. Well, that earns $12 in premium on $200 on a $2 spread. So that's 5 for 5 right now. I got one that's very close on Uber with a bad strike. Thomas,
I'm ready.
Let's
do it,
man.
5 for 5.
Huh?
I feel like I went 5 for 5 this week.
Well, let me just say something. Sorry to interrupt you, but I'm good at that. Your picks were made on a different day. You picked the previous Friday, so the 23rd.
I did.
So you had a little more exposure than we did. Okay,
did, yes.
We're not going to give you any advantage for that.
It's fine. I don't need it.
But your picks, I just want to note, were entered on the 23rd.
They were.
So 7 DTE as opposed to 4. Okay. Thomas's picks. He had 2 bullish, 3 bearish. Okay. Yeah, I know. First one. But Thomas, you want to hear bears or bulls first?
Give me the Bears.
All right, bears first. Ticker SQ, square. Trying to stay below 67.
Money.
Nice. It's not square. Is that not square? It's block? Is that the
yeah,
same?
it's block. SQ.
Okay. My bad. That earned $87 in premium. I don't have the width of the spread, but again, we're always selling the 30, buying the 10. So nice job there. Very good.
You were in the money yesterday.
It was.
Oh, that's a big slide right there. Yeah. Okay. All right. So 1 for 1 right now. Next ticker, bearish, UPS. What can Brown do for you? What can Brown do for Thomas at 130? Trying to stay below 130. He is.
127.
This is
Just
fun.
straight down.
I'm having fun. Anybody else having fun?
I'm having a good time.
Yeah. All right, Thomas, nicely done.
2 for 2.
2 for 2 on bears.
On Bears.
Surprising.
I know. I thought the market would have been bullish, but I ended up picking more bearish than bullish. But the market just kind of traded sideways anyway. So
Last one, always an interesting. Well, last bear, always an interesting one. Intel, ticker INTC, trying to stay below 2150.
ooh, I saw it went up like 6% this morning.
Ooh, close.
You are close there. You're right on the edge, kid.
Yeah, I feel like it's got to drop. Like, there's no reason that at 12:30 on a Friday, it's not going to drop.
It opened around 21, 25. So,
And I was right for the whole week except for pretty much this morning.
except for this morning. So if you were trading this on the smart spread strategy, you likely would have exited at a 75% take profit yesterday, or maybe even on Wednesday.
Yeah,
There's
probably.
a big dip down here on Wednesday.
It's unfortunate. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean it's only 35 cents
On a pretty volatile stock too.
Well,
Recently volatile.
recently. Yeah.
If you want to sign up for the smart spread strategy, that's with one of our premium partners, BTF. His premium strategy, 50% off. Use code BTF50. Go to btf.usepeakbot.com.
I'll be posting my BTF results today. I have now been automating with it for a month, using roughly around $6,000, and I think I've got about a $300, $400 gain net over the month. So looking at about a 5% gain in a month. Can't complain with that.
Nobody's complaining about that. Well, that's not true. Certain people would. So fantastic. Let's take a second to mention Tradier Pro, $10 a month, commission-free options trading. Not pitching you on it, just letting you know good information that you need to know. Commission-free options trading, Tradier Pro, $10 a month. If you're not doing it, you're silly. Okay, Thomas, you're 2 for 3 right now. We're moving into your bull trades. You got 2 put credit spreads. You're looking at XOM. Ticker XOM. Is that Exxon? I think it is.
Yep. What do I have to say above?
Trying to stay above 114. $1.14 now.
I feel like that's got to be good. 116.
There you go.
Not as much breathing room as you thought you'd have, but
Well,
well
it's
above.
almost 117. It's 116.80.
You're right. Well above. Right now, 3 for 4. Yeah. Okay.
4. I'll take it.
Tight race so far this week. Let's see J&J. Johnson and Johnson trying to stay above 160. Can Johnson do it for him? Yes, he can.
Heyo.
4
Yes.
for 5.
He can.
I like that.
Not the leader in the clubhouse.
Are you 5 for 5, Dylan?
I was 5 for 5. Go ahead and check Uber. That might have changed.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you're right. Uber could change this whole thing.
I'm still breathing by 2 quarters.
It's 72 or 72.50 you had to
No,
start?
72 flat.
72. He's got some room.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, for you.
Yeah. Well, Intel's less than 2 quarters, so I only need to drop by like 30 cents.
Well, your Intel was 21.
Yeah, you're 36 cents away. And then what was my close one? Zim?
Yeah, Zim. Well, I don't know if it was close. Yeah, you're hurting. You need $1 at least. You need 19.
I need 19. Oh
Yeah,
man. All right. Yeah, I'll take my 4 for 4 or 4 for 5.
Yeah, you will. Wasn't TNA close at 42.50? Let's just look at that. Then we're done.
Yeah, not that close, so we're fine.
Okay, you're right. All right. Well, fantastic. Hey, if anybody wants to get in on this, I've not cleared this with the team. We used to do PeakBot picks. We did a competition. We handed out cash, $500 in cold hard cash. Not saying that we want to get back into that necessarily right now, but if you wanted to submit picks weekly and let us know how you did from our watch list and our strategies, we will review them. We will look at them. We will give you praise here on our live show. You know what? If you go 5 for 5, we'll get you something. Maybe a nice T-shirt, maybe a nice little PeakBot T-shirt.
Okay.
Right. Ben's like, whatever.
All right, if you want to pay for it.
Maybe not a T-shirt. Maybe a pen. Maybe a nice pen.
That's really going to get people off the couch.
Yeah. Start making picks. While you're at it, automate your trades and sign up for PeakBot. But gentlemen, anything else?
That's it.
No. Oh, you want to talk about advisory?
Oh yeah.
Let's mention it.
Let's post the link too.
Yeah,
I'll get the link. You did, or what?
No, you can't do the link.
Yeah, I can't do it. I'll talk. You post.
You go ahead.
So we've heard from our wonderful community enough times the sentence, "Hey, I love you guys' bot. It's doing great. Can you pick the stocks for me? Or can you pick the bot for me? Can you manage this for me?" And unfortunately, the answer is no, because we are not financial advisors. We cannot give financial advice. Same thing goes for this show and everything we say on this show. It's all for entertainment purposes, or sometimes we like to refer to as edutainment. So we can't offer that type of advice. However, we are in the process of partnering with, I'm not going to mention the name just yet, but we're partnering with a registered investment advisor. So if you did want to use PeakBot strategies, you did want a professional advisor to come in and actually manage the bots on your account for you or with you, you will be able to do that in the near term. If you do want to do that, please check out the link below, which is usepeakbot.com/survey. Fill out that survey. We'll put you on the short list for the first round of people that we're going to get into this process. We'll probably only have like 10 or so people to start. So that way we make sure everything is working out right. So if you want to be part of that first 10, fill out that survey. Give us, there's three questions. So give us like 30 seconds, fill out that survey. We'll get your info, we'll get you queued up, and then we'll get you into the service. So what that looks like is, you would pay for a standard PeakBot subscription. Tiers will vary based on how much capital you have, just like they do now. And then there will be an additional fee for the financial advisor. The minimum, important to note, minimum dollar amount is not going to be set. If you want a personalized plan, the minimum will likely be around $50K in your account. If you just say, "Hey, take my money and trade with it," we'll accept any amount of money as long as you can trade with margin. But we want you to be mindful too that the minimum fee is going to be $500 annually, right? So if you have a $5,000 account and you're paying $500 for the bot and for the services, that's about 10% of your capital that you're having us trade here. And ideally that all gets made back through trades, and it's very, very possible that it does. But that's going to eat into a lot of your profits. So again, you're going to want to make sure that there's enough capital in play to make the minimum fee worth it. But those are some services that we will be offering in the near future. Anything else that I missed there, Dillon or Thomas?
I think one thing that's important to mention is that, this is a unique angle, and we believe that this is, a very fruitful future business, not just for us, but for others. And for us, I think it's unique in the fact that the individual will still have access to their PeakBot account if they wanted to automate certain trades, you'll have the access to do that. So the portfolio will be managed primarily by our automated strategies, managed by an individual licensed advisor, which you'll also have access to. So if you are interested, again, fill out the survey below. It takes 40 seconds. And we are going to have a tight list to start and launch this. So if you want in, you got, 25, 50K that you want to do here, let us know and we'll get you taken care of as soon as it's offered. So anything else?
That's it.
Cool. Well, gentlemen, thank you again for a great show today. Best of luck the rest of the day here. It's a tight race. It's a tight race. Anything truly can happen between our PeakBot picks. To anybody watching, enjoy your Labor Day weekend. There will be a show on Monday, actually, but transparently it will be a rerun, I believe.
It'll be a rerun of our episode with Matt Cashman when we talk in depth about iron condors. So if you're interested in learning about iron condors, tune in on Monday. And yeah, it will be a rerun. I forgot about that because it is Labor Day. Market's closed.
Yep. We don't normally do that. If the market's open, we're there. We're live. All right. Test us. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank you so much for joining us. Again, we will be live next week, 8:30 a.m. We won't be live. It'll be a rerun. But next Tuesday, we're live. Next Friday, we're live. So stay tuned. Appreciate it. And see you at the peak.
Yep.
You know how the financial world goes. Here comes the buzzkill. Please make sure to take some time to read this boring disclaimer. We will owe you one.